We're about to watch one of my old classmates watch every single episode of One Piece in 24 hours. I don't know how he did it. I don't never understand why he does the things that he does, but I support it. This guy is crazy. Absolutely insane. So Alex, let's see how you did this because this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right.
I'm watching every episode of One Piece in 24 hours by watching 12 episodes at once at 1.75 times speed. That's over 1,100 episodes. So why am I doing this? My friend David, he's like one of my best friends right now, and he
Hold on, it's a little hold on, what is it?
loves One Piece.
One Piece is the best piece of fiction ever made.
And I know nothing about One Piece, and he loves to talk about it. So I thought, it'd be kind of funny to see his reaction when he comes back from TwitchCon, and I have technically now been caught up on all of One Piece. There's nothing really else left to do except for start.
Okay, before we dive more into this, I need to ask a question. What was the electric bill like? Because this is just insane to do. This is absolutely insane to do. Alex, what was the electric bill? How high did it get in here? No blunts. You know what I'm saying? Let's just dive back into it and see. W Dog again, by the way. Hold on, let me see. Let's see how many monitors he got real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like he's gonna turn that one on. All right, boom.
It begins! It's been, I think, 5 minutes, and we're running into a very, what should have been an obvious issue. I can't understand a goddamn thing. Things are already happening too fast. This is about devil fruits. What does that mean? So it doesn't look like, I'm looking at the next season. Orange head girl, sword mouth guy, little tiny person. Look, what is happening? Okay, so I already made a big mistake. I'm getting confused and I can't see which screen is
How did you
what.
get this
This
angle?
is because I'm already hitting cognitive overload. Basically, I'm getting confused because of how I had to set up the TVs. I wanted to do episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so I could watch it kind of sequentially, but it's not possible. It's literally not possible. Instead, each TV is a different.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap with him. He about to have the craziest dreams. He gonna be hearing One Piece episodes in his brain for at least 20 days. It's been 2 weeks since he's done this. But no, at least 20 days. He's gonna be having One Piece insomnia. This shit's gonna be crazy. Oh my goodness. Let me see. 1 through 61 on this one. 61 through 135 on this one. 135 to 206 on this one. 206 to 305 on that one. 305 to 384 on this one. 384 to 515 on that one. 515, 574 on this one. Damn. There's only 747 episodes. That's pretty lucky, actually. 747. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 monitors going at the same time. That's crazy.
Different season on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay, never mind. I got the numbers wrong. Excuse me. There's more than 800. Hold on.
Possible. It's literally not possible. Instead, each TV is a different season on.
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I ain't supposed to see that. All right. 893 episodes right now. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Until I get a bag, I'm not watching this shit. Cause this is insane.
Crunchyroll. Old TV, season 1, makes sense. We're going right to left because anime. We got season 2, 3. So basically, I'm like some kind of time god. There is no past, present, or future. I'm just soaking it all in constantly, and I'm getting overwhelmed. And that's not good because if I don't pass this One Piece quiz, I'm gonna have to do this all over again until I get a passing grade. Because how else is David gonna believe that I actually watched and paid attention to his favorite show? I took the test before we started and this was my score. Not great, but don't worry because I'm pulling out
23%.
Harvard level study techniques to make sure I pass this quiz. Starting with chunk and rotate. Yeah, chunking. Chunking means breaking the chaos into smaller, manageable pieces by focusing on one screen for a few minutes. This way I can actually get a sense of what's happening. He was just about to do gum gum and he held back for a punch. I think that's it. Gum 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 punch. We have one of the answers to the quiz. Then I'll rotate to the next screen and repeat the process so I'm not overwhelmed by 12 stories all at once.
So he's rotating them by watching like key moments. Is that what's going on? So I think birds are starting to like congregate near my window. I keep hearing like creaks and shit because nobody's inside of here. Because if they were inside of here, unfortunately, I took photos when I was like, in high school and getting a little bit, higher in life. So I have good aim. You know what I'm saying? It's just like whatever you want to do, you can do it. But you're not getting out of here. Not unscathed, at least.
Next, I'm using mind mapping. I'll take the chunked information and map it out visually on the table in the middle. This will help me piece together what's happening across all 12 screens in a clearer way. Here's my current understanding of everything. Luffy's a pirate. He got a straw hat from Shanks, which he wanted to join as a crew, and I don't know how. Zoro's one of the best fighters, and he wants to be the best fighter. Luffy says gum gum a lot, and he ate gum gum fruit. Devil fruit makes you so you can't swim, but you can do cool things, I guess. He just took bullets, and it just stretched, and then he's bulletproof. It's a lot more entertaining than I thought it would be, honestly.
I wonder if
can
he's
see
gonna...
why people could just like turn this on every night. But I am still...
Hold on. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I am curious, like, if he's gonna understand what the gum gum fruit does. Because even though I haven't watched it, I did check out the I am caught up on like everything that's happening basically. So it's like I wonder if he's gonna understand that part at least.
Still running into an issue.
What you mean no, bro? He said it's One Piece. What's up, Wine?
Season 1 makes sense because
Appreciate
it's
you
all the
pulling up.
introductory stuff. When I'm getting into here, I don't know character names. I only know Luffy
he said One
and
Piece, like
Zoro.
One Piece.
So
I'm
understanding
weak as
anything
fuck.
from the later seasons is impossible without even knowing the characters' names, which is why I'm enacting the next study technique. I'm gonna take my medicine. Drugs! This is Adderall. I'm prescribed. Don't abuse drugs. And it helped immediately. But I'm serious. Please do not abuse drugs. Season 5. They just got introduced to the skeleton
appreciate
guy.
those roses.
My name is Brooke. My name is Brooke. Yo, huge strategy.
Appreciate
just
the roses.
dropped.
Appreciate
I
it.
just look at that. The credits. Credits mean voice actors have to be credited per character name.
Wow.
So I know Luffy. Zoro is the dude with the sword.
I appreciate that those finger hearts. You the goat. Thank you. Glad you're blessing us all here on this lovely Friday Night Fridays. And if you're not here, then I don't understand why you wouldn't be, but you should check it out. I had to do that little commercial, my bad.
We saw in season 1, Nami, hot redhead, Usopp, nerdy long nose, Sanji, blonde, slut
Ooh,
Ferb,
appreciate
lover
the
boy,
rose,
Chopper's a
orange
little deer
sundew.
guy, and then Frankie, giant bodybuilder with robot legs, and then Brooke, fashionable skeleton.
And now that I know their
You go as
names,
well.
I could answer some of the questions.
Ooh, here it is. When does Luffy meet Brooke, and what unique ability does he have? At Thriller Bark, he is a skeleton who can reanimate after death because
He is like he's a skeleton. That has to be the only
Hey,
answer.
appreciate
So
the
we
finger
got
heart.
Another question down. We're about 3 hours in at this point, and I'm feeling okay, but I
Appreciate
still
the
feel like I'm
roses.
hunting
Y'all
a
going
needle in a
band for
haystack.
band?
Oh no, I'm already forgetting everything. I'm afraid.
Y'all over here going band for band? Hey, appreciate y'all.
I missed a lot, like the beginning episodes.
Wow.
So who's Robin? I don't know who Robin is. Some of these questions are answered in a single 3-minute scene, and I still have over 22,000 minutes to watch. It is extremely likely that I will miss the scene if I'm not looking at the correct screen, and then I'll never get the right
You
answer.
say you too
And
broke.
as a reminder, this is how
Hey,
I'm
be like
watching
that
every
sometimes.
episode. I just spit up my drink. For my next strategy, I'm question hunting, which means I'm going to analyze the quiz and my notes to pinpoint roughly when the answer will appear on
Didn't I say that earlier? Didn't I say that earlier? Didn't I say that he was gonna probably do that? Didn't I say that? You know what I'm saying? I be. Hey, y'all be there right now. Appreciate y'all getting me to the live goal. Appreciate that. Throwing bands on me, throwing roses. I feel like I'm on like stage with the spotlight in a little tuxedo with my beanie on. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. See how like I painted that picture in your head?
What screen? I've split up the quiz
So that I can see
Yeah.
everything just like instantly.
This way I can be more focused and hunt for the answers rather than blindly watching everything at once and missing something. And we made some major progress. How does Luffy react when he meets Big Mom at Whole Cake Island? So that's this screen right here. That's this screen. They're still gonna find Big Mama soon, but Luffy's like fighting a bunch of biscuit warriors or something. I do not know. To navigate the unpredictable weather of the Grand Line. Ooh. I'm pretty sure I saw something about that. I think that's season 2.
Are they using the North Star, the log pose, a normal compass, or directions?
Hey, down here! What does the log post say? It's pointing straight to the clouds.
I guess it's the log pose.
Let's go!
I don't know what the log pose is. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna watch One Piece. I was me and my girl was tapped into the Netflix version a little bit just to check it out. I know it's kind of fraudulent. I need to set up my soundboard, but you know what I'm saying? It uses magnets to configure islands. That sounds pretty gas. I will give Oda this, bro. Just because like I haven't even watched One Piece yet. I will give Oda this. He can craft a fine story. You feel me? Like, he's creative, and I dig it. Sometimes you're a little bit too creative, but that's up for, like, you know what I'm saying, interpretation and shit. But yeah, Oda, yeah, he be on some gas shit. I feel him. I like how I'm not gonna say nothing. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna be controversial. I love how Luffy and Goku are both like basically based off of Sun Wukong. You know what I'm saying? Like that just goes to show that you know, inspiration is a crazy thing. Whoever came first, that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gonna have to dig deep for that one. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just saw somebody just called him Chef Sanji. So I think when the crew's upset with him, I think he just cooked some food. So we're putting pieces together. Yo, another thing. I'm learning so much. Luffy and Law. In Dressrosa, Luffy teams up with Trafalgar Law to take down Blank, a powerful warlord of the sea. Right now, they've talked about a warlord of the sea. They've talked
appreciate
about
the
Trafalgar
likes,
Law,
too.
and they're mostly trying to beat this
I
guy
see that
named
that well.
Dom Flamingo. The taking apart the quiz and analyzing it to find answers is really helping.
Each season has a specific place in the show they are at.
This is Big Mom. This is Zhao. This is Don Flamingo and Dressrosa.
So if I can figure out where they are in each season right now, I can kind of figure out
Love you, dog.
what each question is referencing.
But out of every question I was answering, I kept looking back to season 1 to make sure I didn't miss this important short answer question. How did Zoro get his first sword? And then I noticed the episode finally playing.
Ooh,
Yo, it just
another
happened, it just happened.
rose. Appreciate those roses. He got to one of the Goda episodes. I actually watched this episode. I've watched a little bit of One Piece, but yeah, this episode was fire. Zoro, Loki, he's one of my favorite characters, and not because we both get lost in different medias and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He just be in his bag, and I dig that.
Who is this girl? Kuina.
Wait, Kuina died? Kuina died?
Interesting.
Spoiler alert! Anybody who didn't watch it, hey, you know, it is what it is.
Dude, that's sad. How did she die?
How did
I
she
should've
die?
said
It doesn't
spoiler
show how
alert
she
before.
died. That just speaks to like how soon stuff like that can happen. That's extremely sad, actually. That's got me like actually choking up a tiny bit. But we have an answer. Zoro promised Kuna, I don't know how to say her name, that they would compete to be the best swordsman ever. She died trying to get a sharpening stone and falling. Zoro asked his sensei and her father for her sword so that her dreams and her
It's not funny, but she really did just fall over and die. Like that shit is crazy. It's like, damn, bro. It's like couldn't be like nothing honorable. She just like fell over and said, "I'm cooked." I'm sorry. It's just crazy as fuck to me.
Her dreams and spirit could be with him as he accomplishes what he's set out to be. Which is, like I said, I'm getting choked up a little bit. It's kind of sad. It's really sad. I've had, the idea of that happening is just really sad to me.
Believe it or not, I was getting
yeah.
emotional.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
One Piece is definitely very freeze. One Piece is very emotional. I will give it that. I know I'm pausing a little bit, my bad, but listen. One Piece, like, is one of the ones. That's why I gotta get my bag in my business. And then I can sit down and watch it, you feel me?
Girl. Okay, girl.
But these episodes don't wait for anybody.
The fact that I haven't been able to really sink into an arc or the story without getting distracted by another arc or thinking about the quiz, yet I'm still getting invested in some of the characters and even choked up multiple times about certain things that are happening, means that, hey, they're doing something good. Also, just an update. They are still just facing biscuit people. I believe it's been another hour, I think. So what do I actually understand? What I can tell from season 2 is that Nami, for some reason, is sick, and then eventually they are going to wreck their ship somehow. Because in season 3, they wrecked their ship somehow. Right now, season 7, they're at Fisherman or something island, and they have fish pirates. Okay, season 11, this is a big one. They're basically went to this like candy island where there's this big mom pirate person who can essentially take your soul and put it in an inanimate object that bends to your will or something. Really weird. Sanji has family, and that's where he went missing or he got captured, and his family sucks. They're beating him up right now.
Hey, hold on, wait a second. Why does Sanji and his brothers look like Lynx? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know he had brothers, by the way. But now that I see him, I'm like, damn, like they're just like, it's just Link. It's Sanji's version of Link. That is, they're the Powerpuff, they're the Rowdy Rough Boys. That's who they are. I was thinking Link because, a Link Before Time, but nah, this is the Rowdy Rough Boys. That's crazy. Oh man, huh?
And that's where he went missing or he got captured, and his family sucks. They're beating him up right now. Season 12. This one I know probably the least about. Oh yeah, something about Wano and Kaido. And apparently there's some kind of like big weapon or something. I'm not sure. One thing I'm finding very interesting is season 12, Luffy and Zoro are incredibly more adult and different than season 2, 3, and 1, which would make sense. But I was wondering if this show has been going on for so long, if it was kind of like Pokemon where they never age.
Luffy's going in slow motion, just got punched a lot, which is like, sure, scary, but he got like, in season 1, he got shot by actual guns like it was nothing. Getting punched by a fat guy is not going to be that intense, I feel like.
Okay. Hello. What is up? I don't like any of that. So I'm taking a quick break. Doing 12 screens at 1.75 times speed means that I roughly have almost 2 hours of leg room. I've already wasted some of that on accident, so I can't do this for too long. I really got to manage my eating and my water because I am staying up past 24 hours. The other thing I'm doing to make sure I'm mentally intact as much as possible is I'm going to take this moment of silence for the first time in 6 hours to meditate a little bit, get my head in order, and make sure I'm still somewhat sane. If I just focus on what's physically happening in my brain, I can try to like kind of defog it, kind of relax it.
Oh yeah, that's what I said earlier, because I was like, doing this for 24 hours, that shit is gonna make your brain go like, I don't even know what type of sound that was, but is he really going the full 24? Shit. I don't know, cause I tried to do a 24-hour last year, when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero came out. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm gonna have to go to the confession booth about that one, but yeah, I did a 24-hour last year, and it was cool, but I couldn't really go like the full 24-hour because I stayed up playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and yeah, my eyeballs started getting red and shit. I was looking like absolute Mr. Freeze for a second. That shit was brutal. So I don't know how he gonna do this, but shit, he gonna do his due diligence. Also, I'm doing another 24-hour stream with my boy Brian next month. We gonna play some Split Fiction. I already played it, but I'll play it again. I gotta beat it too, low key, cause me and my girl almost finished with it, but we just ain't had no time to play it. Life been busy.
Be able to retain what's happening in each season and not confuse it with other seasons. 4 hours ago, I saw something at season 8, and that is the future payoff of a setup in season 2. That was the past for me, and I am now just seeing the setup in season 2. So the future is the past. The past was the future. I also have a slight headache, so I just have to make sure that those lines aren't crisscrossed too much, because I can feel that happening. Oh, my food's ready.
I decided to watch one episode by itself while I ate.
Watching one episode is a breath of fresh air. I did not realize how overstimulated I've been. I'm only about a third of the way through.
Now I'm tired, but I just realized something horrible. I just realized I've been totally neglecting season 12, and that is a huge problem. Once every screen completes its season, they'll all move on to season 13.
You said you can't do more than 2 hours before you're getting bored. My bad for reading it a little bit late, but this gaming shit is a lifestyle. Just like this One Piece shit is a lifestyle. 1,100. Sorry, no, 1,118 episodes right now. That is insane. Also, fun fact. 11 and 18 are inside the numbers right there, which is very lucky for me. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, yeah, this is incredible. Absolutely, mad science. Because damn, bro.
13 and beyond together. If I don't know what's going on in season 12, which sets up a ton of important stuff, I'm basically resetting my progress back to square one, not understanding anything that's happening.
I got highlighters too. I'm gonna start highlighting shit.
I got right back to reorganizing my notes, but then I realized something else.
I keep looking at season 6, and it's nothing but girls in bikinis with unnaturally large boobs. Season 6 is just the goon season.
That is true, but that's not what I realized.
That's happening right now. The reverie is happening right now. The fight against Big Mom is happening right now. Orlong is happening right now. Eni's lobby is happening right now. All of it's happening at the same time.
Since I started each season at the same time, they're all reaching the climax.
Hate that season. Why do you hate the Amazon season? Also,
against Big Mom is happening right now. Orlong is happening right now. Eni's lobby is happening right now. All of it's happening at the same time.
oh hell nah. Not you talking about the gooning season. Hey, he got a goon pillow. Oh shit. Oh no, I had to point it out because that's crazy. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta go to the archive for that clip because that one's funny as fuck. Oh my god. You said because his mom come in the room. That's his crib. You said this is why I don't tell motherfuckers I watch anime. Hey man, fuck it, bro. Shorties love anime. It's all some goon shit, if I'm being honest. Oh man, that shit crazy. Oh my god.
Since I started each season at the same time, they're all reaching the climax of the season at the same time. So many important things are happening on every single screen.
Oh shit, he getting hit by the boss battles at the same time. Damn, what is this? Elden Ring Night Ring? That's crazy. I would hate to have to do this shit, man. Oh
Luffy,
fuck.
what is Usopp doing, dude? Is that not Usopp? It is! Usopp is right there. That's Usopp! Why are they fighting? Nami's girl just got shot, bro. Shot by the Marines?
So I'm rewriting my mind map so I can easily reference what's happening on each
shit.
screen.
Wait, season 10, it's something about the cherry blossom.
Because again, this is what's going on in my head.
I'm starting to get some familiar arcs in the past, from the past of the future of One Piece that I watched, that was the past, that is now making sense with the present, which was the future back when I was watching it, but was the past to what I was watching in the past, but actually the future of what I'm watching in the present. It's making sense.
But it wasn't going to for long because once I hit hour 12,
I
I
didn't
started
understand
falling
that.
apart fast.
I'm really tired and overstimulated.
The Kuja tribe of Amazon Lily? What the heck even is that? I forgot what was happening over here. Guys, I have to pee. How are you still battling Arlong? It's been hours. Oh no, I'm losing my memory. I really have to pee right now. We have to break Arlong Park. Arlong Beach. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my memory. Oh, I'm an idiot. You can't plant trees on a ship. I need notes. I need notes. If I'm losing my memory, I need, wait though. Wait, what if she did plant them when she first joined? Because she was in like episode 2. Oh, I have to pee. I have to pee. Melon. Oh, off the cable, go. No, there's no way you're planting.
Shit. The dog was about to just put a flag on the play. Oh shit. It's about to take him out of the game for a little bit. I would have been sick. Oh shoot.
Trees on a ship, right?
I gotta be edging this, man, and I'm losing it.
They were a gift. What do you mean they were a gift?
You gotta be doing what? Oh nah. Not edging.
It's her sisters. Is it really a gift? There's so much going on. Oh my gosh. It's like, dude, of course this show has over 1,000 episodes, man. They stretch everything out so long. They've been fighting those demons in Enies lobby or whatever for hours. Same with the shark fish dude in season 1. Same with the biscuits. They were going forever.
I think I'm losing it. I'm tired, man. I've learned that One Piece goes on forever.
My short-term memory is gone. I look at the quiz and I get confused. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm constantly just staring blankly into nothing.
My mind is gonna, I'm just like, I'm struggling to freaking breathe, man.
All right, so we're like 13 minutes and 35 seconds into the video. I want to ask, do y'all think he's going to make it? Do y'all think that he's going to be able to retain anything that's going on? Right now, he said, hell no. I don't know. If I were to actually make a decision, I believe in him. I think he'll be able to do it. Now, if I was in a position, I would have put this shit on like Night Watch or something. I don't know what do you call it right now, but I would put it on that. That way my brain wouldn't get too fried. Cause the blue light, that shit is gonna mess you up, man. You can't be out here like raw dogging the blue light like that. Like, it's not good for your retinas. That's why you got to get them blue light blockers or put that shit on night shift. Hey, look at that. I remember what it's called now. But yeah, that's what I would have did. I don't know. This is something you would do for a CIA. Don't be looking for me because we not on that type of time. But this is the type of thing you would do to somebody. Like if you trying to get some information out of them, like you put them in a room with like 20 monitors playing like One Piece. Like that would be a nightmare, low key. But you know what I'm saying? Like that would be just super effective because all that screaming, yelling, and explosions and sword crossing and shit, like that's gonna make somebody go insane. And we're seeing this shit right here. Like I don't know how he gonna do this, but I think he'll do it.
It's only 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. I don't even know.
I'm actually starting to lose it to the point where I'm gonna run into severe mental blocks in terms of like almost like panic, like actual overstimulation. Like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely hitting that I want to quit period. I'm also thinking, man, it would be nice to cheat. At the end of the day, this is a quiz. You know what I mean? That's the only way I got through high school was cheating, man.
But I refuse to cheat. How could I face David again if I lied and didn't actually watch all of One Piece?
I need to get up. Okay, I can do this. Thank you for believing me. I did think I would get into this headspace, so what strategies did I prepare myself?
How did he know that I said that I believed in him? How did you know this, Alex? That's crazy.
I have notes. Let's read them. Movement and exercise.
He broke the fourth wall.
Pistol. All right. Wow, I really cracked it that time. And then more drugs. I'm gonna take my second dose.
At this point, I had a single wrinkle in my entire brain, and it was malfunction.
Am I friends with him IRL? We went to school together. We had a few classes. I forgot what class it was, but we had a few classes together. He was always chill, like on some cool shit. Dude was wild. I think it was culinary arts, but I forgot. But yeah, we went to school together, type shit.
Functioning. But we can't stop. We still have hundreds of episodes to get through before the 24 hours are up, and I still had so many questions unanswered.
Luffy's trying to save Ace, and he just went into second gear, but he did it kind of casually. He's like, okay, let's do it. Second gear. And
Hey, when Luffy went to
and he just went into second gear, but he did it kind of
when he went to second gear, that was like probably like one of the hypest moments I've ever experienced on Twitter before Twitter became whatever the fuck it is right now, you know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is probably like one of the hypest moments ever, because it's like, damn, Luffy out here with a brand new form. I tapped in on this one. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta check this shit out. This shit was crazy. Hey, appreciate that. Was that another rose? Appreciate that rose. But yeah, man. You still remember watching this shit and jumping? Yeah, this shit was crazy, man. Oh my god. And then when he turned like black, I was like, oh yeah, this shit is crazy. I gotta understand what this motherfucker is. And I did my research. I was on Google typing away and shit. I was like, what the fuck is gear? Checked out some episodes. I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucking going hard. Cause I remember watching fucking. I need to stop saying the F word. I be trying, but you know what I'm saying. Just be slipping out because I gotta be proper at work and shit. Anyway, fuck. All right, let me see. Well, I was talking about. I gotta remember this shit. Fuck. What's up, Bachira? Or Bakura? I don't know how you saying it, but how you feeling? But yeah, I was like researching this shit because I was like, I gotta check it out. But I remember watching One Piece on 4Kids when I was in summer school, and I was like, damn, this shit is hard. Yeah, I was a nerd. I looked at my bros. I was like, hey, bro, I'm about to hit you with a gum bullet. Shit was tight, man. Niggas don't be going outside no more. That's what's wrong with like the world right now. Like people don't be like going outside and using their imagination no more. People just be on their phones and shit. You said 4Kids is so bad compared to the original. You can't really sit here and like compare the two, because 4Kids was it's like 4Kids was supposedly like 4 kids instead of it being more adult like everybody's used to now, because we have access to the internet and shit. Because everybody didn't have access to the internet, and Japan wanted to get they money and shit, so they was like, listen, we gonna give y'all One Piece, but y'all gotta make it, censored enough that way it'd be cool. Because everybody in Japan, they was just watching that shit raw, like, you know what I'm saying? So like when they got to the US is like, we can't be showing some of this shit, so like they had to, you feel me? But yeah, that's how all that worked out. That's the only reason why. But context it's still the same. It's just more for kids. Like that's just how it is. You said pause. Hey, my intentions was pure, so
Casually,
That's
he's
on
like,
y'all.
okay, let's do it. Second gear. And it wasn't like a big thing in terms of the filmmaking. And so that means that he's gone in second gear pre-season 5. Skypiea arc, Enies Lobby arc, Manifold War arc, or Albasta arc. Every single one is before. That didn't help whatsoever.
But eventually we got our second wind and we started making some progress.
They finally lit up the flag. The question is, during Enies Lobby arc, the Straw Hats burned the blank flag as a declaration of war against the world government. It was just the world government flag. Stupid. But then look at this. Everything is to protect my friends. Second gear activated. This is more what it looks like when the show makes a second gear a big deal. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, finally, it's happening. So we've actually answered a lot of questions so far.
And hey, we even finished a few of the original 12 seasons, which means we're moving into 1,000 plus episode territory. We are finally almost done.
Moving on, past episode 1000 now. Finished season 8. Yeah. And season 5 is now going on to episode.
I know that background sounds like a nightmare. You just hearing people talking and shit. You hearing like footsteps. Oh my god! It sound like when you go to a like one of those little fancy parties with the little drinks and shit and the little shrimp cocktails. It sound like that. That's the type of shit I don't be liking, man. I go just to say what's up, but like those are the type of parties I go there to like be there for like probably like 45 minutes to an hour. You know, show up to show out for a second, and then I'm back at the crib. Is after a certain amount of time at these like event parties and shit, stuff just start getting weird. People start wearing masquerade masks and like some dudes and like leathers be coming out, and then you gotta sit there and watch somebody get spanked. And it's like, bro, I'm not trying to be a part of this. That's the reason why Diddy in a predicament right now, because he trying to be all Great Gatsby and shit, and like, bro, 100 hours to freak off, that shit is crazy to me. Like, bro was really sitting there like, he was sitting there just hard as fuck for 100 hours. Like, Diddy, bro, I need to understand, like, what made you this freaky? That shit just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, on some like some straight shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because hella pause on that. But like, come on, bro. There's no reason why you sitting up there, eyes just wide, hungry, to just mess with somebody like that, bro. And then like you sitting there letting your queen get like materialized, because that's basically what they was doing. They was just materializing on her, and it's just like, bro, like for 100 hours, was nobody sleeping during this time? Was y'all just up and at them for 100 hours? I know the real thing is 96, but when you round it up, 100 hours, that's crazy. That is insane to me. I'm sorry I had to get on that tangent for a second, because we're watching a video about like One Piece, but it's just like, bro, we gotta get a hold of gooning, because niggas is really freaky out here like that. And that is an issue, bro. It gets to a point where it's like, bro, like at this point, y'all doing way too fucking much. Y'all been doing way too fucking much, but it's gotten to a point where it's damn near demonic. And I'm agnostic, so it's like it's looking very A24-ish. Not saying that like A24 be on some weird shit. It's just like it's some otherworldly shit that's going on. And it's like, bro, It's happening in Hollywood. Los Angeles, California is supposed to be the city of angels. You said how many honey packs was he off of? I don't know, but like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been off a couple honey packs. You feel me? Like I'm allowed to be. I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I read the label because I want to see what's going inside my body. And you're not supposed to be taking it like that, especially when you're young, you know? So it's like when I see people putting like honey packs in some Hennessy, that just throws me for a loop because are you just not concerned? Are you not concerned about losing everything that you working for right now? That you spending money to use? Like, it gets to a point where y'all just doing way too fucking much. You feel me? Like, you said your friend came to your third hour on 2 honey packs and started talking about all these girls bad as fuck. And this is the reason why social media has become something just very I'm trying to find the right word for this. Social media has become very Final Destination is like it's some shit that's just happening that shouldn't be happening, and people have access to stuff who shouldn't have access to stuff. You feel me? It's like, bro, how is a kid getting honey packs? I'm gonna tell you how. It's the parents, and it just blows my mind because me and my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Once I decide to, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, we gonna have a few of ours. You feel me? Depends on how many she want. I'm not one of them dudes that be acting like Endeavor and shit. So it's like, you know, however many she want, it's cool with me. But my kid's not gonna be on that type of shit. It's gonna be like common sense that should be common sense. You feel me? Like common sense for people that are actually intelligent. Because why the fuck do you have a honey pack and you took 2 of them bitches in one day? It doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's nobody sitting there being like, hey, listen, you shouldn't take this because X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to say people are bad parents. I'm going to say they're not the type of parents that's going to guide you in the place that you're going to be, because there's the only people that aren't guided in the right direction are going to do some shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Say, tell me what you think.
Hey, appreciate the follow. Only people who are guided by parents that make them understand shit do shit like watch One Piece in 24 hours. Like some actual shit that's gonna progress life. You know what I'm saying? Not motherfuckers that's gonna sit there and take 2 honey packs in one day and then go to school. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I did get on a tangent, so we about to get back on there. I'm gonna just put the time code for the video, but yeah.
So 10:45. I've officially put this on season 13 at 10:75. So he's actually already fighting Kato right now. There's a bunch of dragon shit I don't understand.
Yeah, remember when I said that if I didn't pay attention to season 12, I'd be completely lost once we moved on to later episodes? Well, that's 100% happening. I don't have a single clue what is going on in this show.
Okay, I gotta be real, man. I'm watching some of these big 1050 and 1075 episode battles, dude. What is this, bro? What is that?
Yeah.
That was his face? I thought this was a pirate show, man. What the heck? They're not having to go on the open seas or anything anymore. He's a god. He's a god.
I was so jealous of these sleeping dogs, but somehow I pushed through the night. It wasn't easy, but One Piece is interesting enough to keep me awake. Even though I'm pretty sure I lost my last brain wrinkle to whatever this
They
is.
go to this weird. What is this fight? Sanji and this big chick of a giant bird and a pink showdown. What does that mean, man? What does that mean? What?
Bro, she had that. That shit is disgusting.
It is 8:30, which means I've been
Oh, to
doing
be
this for
drawing
about
people
20
crazy.
hours, 20 and a half hours, and I've been up for 22 hours.
I was dead. I mean, look how long I just don't blink. I started losing my mind.
Starting to get stuck.
But here's the real issue. Not only am I crashing hard,
I think I'm dying. I can't even give you cool camera work, man.
and not only am I still completely confused.
It's like all over the place. I don't even know what's going on, and it's hard to tell what connects to what and who connects to who. And
But now I might not even finish every episode before the 24-hour mark.
boys, we have a little bit of a commitment predicament.
It turns out some of the screens have been replaying episodes instead of moving on, and I didn't
Oh. Ooh. That's tough. I would have. I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. I don't want to be hit with a TOS. So let's just go about our day and finish the video.
even notice.
Look, next episode watched. No, I've watched all of that. I watched the whole Kato fight hours ago.
Plus, my breaks might have been a little bit too long.
You said you gotta go, but keep the valid opinions going though. Hey, appreciate you, Orange Sundew. Hope you have a great night, brother.
So I did the math, and it would take
7 hours to finish this challenge. We got to be done way before 7 hours. We got to be done in 3 hours. We're gonna have to speed this up.
Having to speed up the videos even more makes it even harder to follow, especially when I'm crashing and still confused. Honestly, at this point, I'm legit wondering if I'm hallucinating some of the episodes I've watched.
Was I hallucinating? Was I legitimately hallucinating? I swear to God, that was a thing, man.
And on top of that, I still have quiz questions to answer.
We're almost at the end. At least the final episode. 1118, the Holy Land in tumult. Sai and Leo's full power blow.
I am gonna be
He fall asleep. That's tough. That's tough. Absolutely tough. It's not over yet. We didn't hear no bell. But damn.
so disappointed if I don't pass this quiz.
Guys, all the episodes are finished. I fell asleep during a little bit of it. Whoops. It has been just under 24 hours since I initially took this quiz. Okay, let's do this. We are done.
Whew. I can't lie, I was nervous going into this grading.
Hey, man.
Hey.
How's it going?
Do you think I'm gonna?
All right. What do y'all think he's gonna get? I got some questions that some answers you can select in the video. I'm not gonna get my synopsis. Actually, no. I feel like he's gonna get a 70 or above. Let me know down below what y'all think.
Gonna pass?
I don't know. How did you like One Piece?
I liked One Piece.
I figured it'd be a quick session where David just tells me I completely failed. But what I didn't expect was it to turn into 2 hours of just us talking
It's so. Did you watch it? Like,
I watched it.
about One Piece.
I didn't think Usopp had a chance.
he's got prep time. Usopp with prep time. Prep time?
For the first time,
I just noticed he has a straw hat crew neck. That's pretty fly.
we were connecting over something he loves. I thought this challenge was about surviving over 1,100 episodes. But maybe the real One Piece was the friends we made along the
Fail.
Does this mean we're not best friends?
One Piece was the friends we made along the
Oof. Hey, I was only 2% off though, so you got to give me a little credit on that one. But oof. I heard D's right now is like 50%. Schools. There's no way. You guys are allowing this. A's are 88%. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? That shit just doesn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is. I'm not in school no more, so I ain't got to deal with that. And I'm not going to go to no schools that's going to sit there and just allow some bullshit. Like, that's crazy.
Fail.
Does this mean we're not best friends?
Not until you watch One Piece again.
What?
That's crazy. Try every drive-through spiciest item. That's crazy. But W video though, damn, I'm kind of sad that he didn't succeed. At least like 70%. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Otis Oni. It looks like you made it in the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, do your due diligence. Also, drop down a comment, you know? Let me know what your favorite part about this video is. And let me know how you feel about the situation. I'm always open for your commentary. Also, if it's Friday, then go ahead and go over to the stream on Twitch. Friday Night Fridays. Every Friday, 9 or 9:30 p.m. Central. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video once again. And it's Otis Oni, and I'm outie. Peace.